Season 3, baby. Here we go.
Wow, nice shot. Must be nice. Me, right?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Slate, double hung windows, fiberglass door,
Like microwave, master bedroom.
We do have potato chips. Then I go to pick up the tent. You know, you want to
I gave him $60. I'm like, yeah, mine was, I had $25 in dinner.
The holy grail of hunting experiences, from what I understand. Got up a little late. Up in the tree stand for 45 minutes. And saw a little action. Up wanders the deer we were looking for, and perfect shot, you know.
Bob's favorite word, free.
My favorite four-letter word. I got it for the price of on the house. God damn it.
You want to solder it?
So we're waking up, morning number 2, still riding high. You know, Maddie got one. That means the leaves are wet, the blood's on the ground. We got some good luck on our side. We knew Forkface was out there. Obviously, we chased him all last season. He was very nosy, very inquisitive. He was pretty well patterned out. I mean, he had a dusk and dawn kind of feeding pattern, catching him on his way back to his bed and out from his bed every day, or almost every day. So we knew we had a pretty good idea. All right, guys. Day number 2. Had a successful day yesterday, and we're looking to close out day number 2 the same way. We'll catch up with you. We had a lot of action in the morning. We had some movement. We had a couple of real small spikes come by, young little bucks, and then all of a sudden around 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, you hear it. We're only about 70 yards from where Bob's hunting in the orchard line. You hear the thwack, you hear the rustling, you hear the running. So we knew what happened. You could see Jay's heart just sink because he knew right away. Like as soon as he heard that sound, we knew Bob got him. We knew Bob got him. But no love lost. Listen, we're excited. We got deer on the ground. We got work to do. So we sat about an hour and a half, 2 hours to let him, run himself out wherever he needed to be. We started to pack up and we headed down the ladder.
Get a text message first light that Bob, the property owner, wound up taking Forkface opening light. And I was a little disappointed. That was my baby. I watched him grow up. And he didn't make it.
That's not Forky. It's not tall enough, and he's way too big.
Yeah, that's not Forky.
That's not Forky.
He's a big body, yeah.
He's a huge deer. That's a big deer, Bob. Is he at 9? No, he's an 8.
He's a big.
Look at that pumping out. You know, again, riding high, back-to-back sits. Somebody in the crew landed one, so everyone's really getting excited. We knew Bob shot out the orchard a little bit. We wanted to give a little rest, so we walked past it down to that other lower blind we talked about by the ridge where it drops off down to the swamp. So right where that blind is situated, there's about a 15-yard run and then the drop off down to the swamp. It's really good sight picture. It's a heavily traveled area. A lot of times when we bump deer, it ends up being their exit path. So we're really excited. We got a good shot. All right, guys. So we no luck this morning in the treehouse. So we're down in our what we call the lower park blind at the end of our apple orchard. It's been a travel route in and out of the apple orchard for a lot of our the last 2 target bucks we have on our list, as well as a ton of really big old doe. So we have some hope for the evening hunt of day.
Hey guys, so we've been out here since 1 o'clock. Haven't seen nothing. We got a bunch of bugs and squirrels. Hoping that tonight is a good night.
So we're sitting. We get a little bit of action. A little, to my knowledge, a doe walks by. Decent sized body, but young. To this point, I kind of asked Jay. I said, "Hey, bud, what are you looking for? Is this a deer you want to shoot?" He said, "Maybe." He hadn't shot a deer yet, so obviously we want to get Jay his first taste. We're ready to rock and roll. The deer ends up staying off to our left, where there's a little bit of an obstruction, so we lost him. It's getting later in the day. I said, screw it. Whipped out the Primo's grunt. Started hitting it with a few grunts. Next thing you know, you hear it. Footstep. He made a beeline back to us. So he crosses our face like 15 yards, slowly working his way back to the treehouse where we were earlier that morning. And he ends up getting kind of in a bad spot for Jay to shoot. So I said, Jay, man, if you can't get a shot, if you're not sure, I said, I didn't throw a tag last year. I need meat. I don't mind taking the shot, and we can hold out and see if we get either a bigger doe or a buck. So I got down on my knees below the bottom of the blind where the window was, spun around like I was breakdancing, got myself to full draw, and I mean, my broadhead was like 4 inches from Jay's nose. Crimson Talon G2 fixed blade shot that thing straight through the mesh. Deer was about 17 yards out. I mean, I plunked him. He went maybe 45 yards down to the swamp. And that was it. So in my head, I'm like, hey, nice little doe, a lot of meat, very excited. I have not shot a deer the previous season. I couldn't have been happier. My heart's pumping. Okay.
Real high, not bad.
Look at the blood here. You really saw it.
Well, that's the exit.
Here you go, Maddie's on the board.
2 years old. It's not 3 inches, right? Jay, put your penis up against it. Oh, finally. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Not a bad size and body.
No. Not at all.
Listen, Saturday night, taking a week off of hunting. We got the crew out, everyone's drinking, eating, having a great time. Play some music, get everybody going. Take it out back, baby.
I don't typically name deer. It's just I see them on the cameras, and you know, this isn't really like it is out in the Midwest where I got 4, 5, 6 shooters, and you know, I can pretty much just say the 8-pointer. The other sequences that followed, it was just this up and down, up and down, up and down of the season, and then also the way he came in and how it all unfolded, and the fact that it was a heart shot, just pacemaker seemed to fit. Such a beautiful buck, and he earned a name for me.
Oh.